In today's video, I'm going to show you a powerful trick that can literally bring your old computer back to life and also give modern PCs a whole new level of flexibility. No matter it's a legacy BIOS or a modern UEFI based system. If you have got an older laptop that can't run Windows 11 because of Windows 11 hardware requirements, this method can still get it up and running smoothly. And if you are using a newer system, you can carry your own portable Windows setup anywhere. Just plug it in, boot up, and you are ready to go. Microsoft removed the official Windows to Go feature from the control panel, but thankfully there's a much better and easier workaround using Rufus. By the end of this video, you will be able to run Windows 11 directly from a USB drive on almost any computer. So let's get started. Before we begin, make sure you have these three things ready. First, an empty USB drive, at least 64 GB capacity or more recommended. For best performance, here I am using a SATA SSD based USB drive. It makes it huge difference. Second, you will need to download the latest Windows 11 ISO direct from the Microsoft. Open your browser and search for Download Windows 11 ISO and open the official Microsoft page. Now scroll down and you will see the section called Download Windows 11 Disk Image ISO. Click the drop down and select Windows 11 Multi-Edition ISO. Then click Download. Next, choose your preferred language and click Confirm. Now click the 64-bit download button. The ISO file will start downloading. Note, the file size is around 8 GB, so it may take some time depending on your internet speed. Make sure you have a stable internet connection and enough storage space before downloading. I have already downloaded, so I am not doing it again. Next, you will need to download official Rufus from the Microsoft Store. Just open it after downloading. Now plug in your USB drive. Under Device, select your USB drive. If the external SSD based USB drive is not showing, then expand Show Advanced Drive Properties. Once expand, you will see a checkbox option, List USB hard drives. Check this box. This will allows Rufus to display external HDDs and SSDs in the device drop-down list, which are hidden by default for safety reasons. Now go to device section again and you will see all your drives. Click the drop down and carefully select your USB drive or external SSD or HDD. Double check the name and storage size to make sure it's the correct device. Then click on Select and choose your Windows 11 ISO file. Once you select the ISO, you will see an option called Image Option. Click the drop down and choose Windows to Go. This is the hidden gem. Even though Microsoft removed it, Rufus still supports it perfectly. Now set the partition scheme. Choose GPT. If you want, run Windows 11 on modern UEFI based system only and choose MBR. If you want compatibility with older BIOS system and modern UEFI systems both. Here I'll be select MBR for older BIOS systems and modern UEFI based system both. Now let's set the correct target system where your USB will boot. For maximum compatibility with both old and new computers, it's recommended to select MBR partition scheme with target system type BIOS or UEFI. This allows Windows to go USB to boot on a wider range of devices. If you only see UEFI and want to switch to more compatibility options, press Alt plus E. This will unlock the advanced mode in Rufus and may allow additional boot options like BIOS compatibility with UEFI. Now you can leave most settings as default unless you know what you are selecting for. Next, click Start. Now choose the Windows version you want to install. Here I'll select Windows 11 Pro. Now click OK. Right after, this is where you can adjust some optional settings before creating your Windows to Go drive. Alright, now you will see a few customization options. Don't worry, I will quickly explain what you should pick. First, prevent Windows to Go from accessing internal drives. I highly recommend turn this on. It keeps your main computer data safe and avoids any accidental changes. Next, remove the requirement for an online Microsoft account. You can enable this if you want a faster setup and prefer using local account instead of signing in. Then disable data collection. This is also safe to enable. It simply reduces background data sharing and improves your privacy. And finally, set a local username automatically. This one is optional. If you want to skip typing your username later, you can enable it. Otherwise, you can leave it unchecked. So, for most people, I'd say just enable the first three options. Once you are done, click OK. And move to the next step. Now Rufus will create your Windows to Go drive. This can take 10 to 30 minutes depending on your USB speed. Just sit back and let it finish. Once it's done, safely eject the USB and plug it into any computer. Legacy and UEFI does not matter. Now restart the computer. And enter your PC's BIOS by pressing keys like F2, F12, Escape or Delete. Now go to boot menu or boot sequence and select your USB drive to boot from that. After that, set changes and exit from the BIOS. You will now boot into a fully functional Windows system running directly from the USB. This method is incredibly useful because you can run Windows 11 on older hardware. No need to install anything on the internal drive. It's perfect for troubleshooting, testing, or portable work setups. Actually, it's great for students, developers, and IT professionals. It's basically your personal Windows system in your pocket. And that's how you can create a Windows to Go drive using Rufus. It's simple, powerful, and super useful. So, I hope this guide was helpful for you. If you have any question, then please let us know. Please like, comment, and share. We need your support. And guys, please don't forget to subscribe our channel. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.